Society has conditioned us to chase perfection in everything we do. We obsess over flawless outcomes, perfect appearances, and impeccable results. But here's what's crazy. Studies show that perfectionism is actually linked to increased anxiety, depression, and burnout rather than success. Most of us think flaws are something to hide or fix, but what if they're actually your superpower? In Japan, there's this beautiful concept called wabi-sabi that celebrates imperfection as a mark of authenticity. They even have an art form called kintsugi where broken pottery is repaired with gold, making the cracks the most beautiful part. Your quirks and imperfections aren't flaws, they're the gold that makes you uniquely you. But wait, doesn't perfectionism help us succeed? Actually, it's often the opposite. When we're obsessed with getting everything just right, we get stuck in analysis paralysis. Companies like Intermarché figured this out with their ugly fruit and veg campaign, proving that imperfect produce tastes just as good. And the look, smell, taste movement encourages us to trust our senses over arbitrary expiration dates, showing that perfection is often just a made-up standard. So maybe it's time to ask, what opportunities are you missing while chasing an impossible ideal? The truth is, perfectionism is a game you can never win. Every time you raise the bar, you move the finish line further away. Meanwhile, your stress levels climb and your enjoyment plummets. When you embrace imperfection, you give yourself permission to try new things without fear of failure. You open doors to creativity that perfectionism kept locked. And honestly, perfect people are kind of boring. It's our quirks and rough edges that make us interesting and real. We spend our lives chasing perfection, only to discover it was never the goal. What could you achieve if you stopped trying to be perfect and started being real? Letting go of perfectionism isn't just a mindset shift. It often requires deep inner work. That's where hypnotherapy comes in. For people with anxiety, especially those tied to perfectionism, letting go can feel terrifying, like losing control. Hypnotherapy gently helps rewire the subconscious patterns that keep you stuck in cycles of overthinking, self-criticism, and unrealistic standards. During a session, your mind enters a calm, focused state where you're more open to releasing outdated beliefs and creating new ones that support self-compassion and ease. Instead of forcing yourself to let go, hypnotherapy shows you how to let go by building emotional safety, rewriting mental scripts, and quieting the inner critic. It's not about giving up. It's about loosening your grip on impossible ideals so you can live more freely. Letting go doesn't mean becoming careless. It means choosing what truly matters and releasing what doesn't. With hypnotherapy, letting go becomes less about willpower and more about alignment. Less about fixing yourself and more about understanding yourself. And once you let go of perfection, you make space for creativity, connection, confidence, and real joy. Letting go isn't weakness. It's wisdom, and it's how healing begins.